Yes, it is. Silent Hill 2 Remake. Okay, let's just set everything up. And let's start the game. Man, it took me a long time to set the controls and all. And I'm glad chat is working. YouTube chat is also working. So I think we should start the game. Okay, standard. Okay. Only tiny bit. My audio or game audio? Okay. I can move my microphone away. Is it okay now? Or I can increase the game audio. Because we can do anything. We can increase the game audio. We can increase the... Or I can move my mic away. If I am too loud. Okay, is it better now? I think this is good enough.
Could you really be in this town?
Okay, Mary. Okay, I want to make this clear. I have not played even the original game. So I have only played Silent Hill Origins and Silent Hill Homecoming. And those I have not completed. I have only completed, I would say, 1/3 of those games.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did. Well, I'm alone there now. In our special place. Waiting for you.
I got a letter. The name on the envelope said Mary. My wife's name. It's ridiculous. Couldn't possibly be true. That's what I keep telling myself. Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago. So then why am I looking for her? Our special place. What could she mean? This whole town was our special place. Could Mary really be here? Is she really alive? Waiting for me?
So this is similar to Resident Evil 7. Because Ethan was looking for Mia and he is looking for Mary. I think that's the only similarity. So I think I should reduce the sensitivity just a little. Control. Customize control. Okay, back. Come on, where is it? Aim sensitivity, camera, look sensitivity. Okay, this is better. Okay, space zoom. Silent Hill Ranch. Nathan Avenue. Observation deck. Graveyard. Okay, there is one lake over here. Toluca. Okay, this looks good. Okay, I will explore because there may be few things that I may need, or maybe this is not that kind of game, but still I will look. Play Tamil, if you are on YouTube, please write something that is combination of Hindi and English. Okay. So do I have anything right now? I don't have anything. Well, Akin is not saying anything. Maybe there is something that will come up. And he's... Okay, empty.
It's like someone's groping around my skull.
He's waiting whether I will scream or not.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. I was just...
Hey, it's okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost.
Lost?
Yeah, I'm looking for Silent Hill. Is this the right way?
Yeah. It's hard to see with this fog, but there's only the one road. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
But... I think you should stay away. This town, there's something wrong with it. And it's not just the fog, either.
Is it dangerous?
Maybe. It's kind of hard to explain, but...
I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
No, I believe you. It's just,
Okay, you didn't miss anything.
I guess I don't really care if it's dangerous or not. I'm going either way.
But why?
I'm looking for someone. Someone very important to me.
Me too. I'm looking for my mama. I mean, my mother. It's been so long since I've seen
Man,
her.
it looks good, and the atmosphere is
I
really
thought
interesting. So
My
So once
father
you
and
enter,
mother were here,
it feels like you are
but I
in a
can't find
different
them
world.
either.
So game rarely do
I'm
that.
sorry, it's not your
Not a
problem.
lot of games
No,
can do that.
I hope you find them.
Yeah, you too.
James is considered to be better written than most Resident Evil characters, if not all of them. Okay. Okay. So can I talk again?
Did you
Want anything else?
did you
Okay.
want anything else?
No,
Okay.
it's just this fog. Does it
So
seem
I have theories about this game, but I don't think I should. So I will share. So when I played Silent Hill 0 and I think Silent Hill Homecoming, those games I have not completed, as I have told many times. So it felt like maybe this place, Silent Hill, is where people come who have lot of regrets, or maybe they have some deeper psychological issues. They are, for some reason, they are over here. So it can be a hill where their deep psychological issues are manifested, or it is just a dream. So these are my theories. I don't know which one is true. So either it is all dream, or what I said, this is a hill where these people see what is inside their head. Okay, this game has different endings. Okay. Well, that is a good thing. That means choices matters, and I will. You are kind of right, but no, should I say? That means I am close, and my theory will be more refined once I get farther away. But farther in the game. Okay, so I can hear something. Okay, you don't want to spoil anything. Okay. So I think I should reduce sensitivity more, because this is too much for me. Aim sensitivity, look sensitivity, yes. Let's try to reduce it to 0. Okay, what's my PC specs? So I have Ryzen 5 3400G processor, and that processor also has integrated graphic card. So that processor, okay, so now resolution, now sensitivity is too low. And I recently bought what's my processor? AMD 7700 XT. I have to look over here. AMD Radeon 7700 XT GPU graphic card. What's it like to a 3050 GTX? Man, I don't know about that, because this is my first graphic card. And I'm talking about first graphic card ever. Before that, I had laptops, and most of them, they have either integrated or discrete graphic card, and you don't think much about them. Yes, 7700 XT is a good graphic card. The only bottleneck is that my processor is Ryzen 5 3400G. Are you playing on low or normal? So I have not customized any settings. So these are default. So I can show you again, but I will not open this again and again. So ray tracing is off. FPS cap unlimited. I think I will keep it to 60. Dynamic resolution. Frame generation is off. V synchronization is on. That's it. And resolution is 1080p because I am on 1080p monitor. I think this is good enough. So I will discuss about my hardware. I will show about my hardware later. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I will. But this is running smoothly. This is good. And I bought this graphic card after 1 month of streaming. So I was streaming Resident Evil 2 and it was running slow on my integrated graphic cards. So then I decided maybe I should just buy a graphic card for the first time.
Hello? Anyone in here?
Okay, I can climb in here. Okay, this is close. He has that Leon cut, yes. So his look is very similar to Leon's, but he is more sad than Leon. Okay, left flashlight. Okay, auto service. Okay. Auto service and okay. Yes. So that's what I was saying. So their inventory system is their mechanics and everything. Okay, I will talk about that. So what I found interesting was he was holding the key and rotating his wrist. So in Resident Evil games, the inventory is just you will see the key and then you will rotate. But in this it is different. Okay, let's open E. Okay, wait a minute. No, I just accidentally pressed the super key. I mean Windows key. So I am on Debian and this desktop environment. So it will show overview of all the applications that are running. So when I did that, it just froze for a second. So there was no lag. It was just my bad. Okay, let's go towards this side first. There are in-game settings which you can change as well, which can help you sometimes. Okay, I will do that. So the game recommended me to play it using controller, but I changed the settings and now all the controls are very similar to Resident Evil 9. I mean the controls with which I was playing Resident Evil 9. Okay, so his body language and face changes. Okay, I will look. Play Tamil, are you still there? Okay, should I increase the game audio? Okay. Okay, tell me. Silent Hill. Okay, map of Silent Hill. Uh-huh. Well, this is interesting. So he will flip maps. Okay, zoom. Can I move left to right? So after this game you should try that. Okay. Okay, I will do that. I will trim it. Okay, let's go. Yes, I will edit it. I will reduce, so 4 to 5 hour gameplay, I will reduce it to 40 minutes or 30 minutes. Okay, I am over here. So the green marker is me. So I think I should first understand the map, how it works. So I am on this map. Okay, so map will keep updating. Okay. And I came from here, this side. Yes. Okay, let's go towards the right side. Okay, what is this place? Okay, this is empty building or something.
What is this?
Uh-huh. Read. Miss Cassandra, a customer came in today, ordered a mixed bouquet, red and white. I tried to explain it's bad luck, but he couldn't decide on just one. He seemed a bit off, looked at me like I wasn't even there. Then he just left, said he'd be back to pick him up later. I just wanted to let you know, since I might be gone by then. So red and white. I tried to explain it's bad luck. So why is it bad luck? Then he just left. Okay. Okay, so Pragmata just released. Okay, so I am not that excited to play that game, but I will look it and see if the gameplay is interesting, then I will play. Okay, so demo was fun. So after this game I will try. I will try to play the demo. Okay, I will. Okay, something is over. James.
Stuff.
Okay, now what is it? Man, it is actually silent. Okay, there is one door. This is locked. Do you know about Pennywise, the It movies? Okay, so I know It movies and I know the poster of that movie. So there is this Joker-like guy. So if that is Pennywise, then I know, but I have not watched the movies. Okay. So where should we go? I think we should go inside this town, in the center of this town. Okay, I will. Okay, what are my favorite series and movies? So let's start with sci-fi. So I really love the Westworld's first season. So if you watch Westworld, the first season is really good. But after that, I don't think everyone will like that. But the first season, I think majority of people will love it. But overall, that's a good series, Westworld. And if you are talking about anime, then I would say the Psycho Pass. So there is this season called Psycho Pass. And if you all-time classic in movies, I would say Godfather. And So there are others. Let me just think. So how many animes I have watched? So I have watched Psychopaths. I have watched about. So I have also watched One Punch Man, and I have also read the manga of One Punch Man, but I have not completed it. And other anime. So my first anime was Death Note. Okay, let's focus. Okay, same thing. Okay. So everyone's first anime is Shin-chan or Doraemon. Well, yes, I have watched Shin-chan or Doraemon. But then you can say that everyone's first anime is Naruto. Because a lot of people have watched Naruto before Shin-chan and Doraemon. Or heard about Naruto. Okay, yes, Indian in Journal. Yes, you are right. Okay, let's see if we can find anything over here. So I can hear someone.
Hello?
Okay. So there is no weapon, no nothing. I think he should pick something up. Okay, so there is a hammer and he is not picking that up. So there is a wrench, hammer. I mean, what's the point? Look around to find objects marked by white cloth. Those are objects or traversals you can interact with. Okay. So why would I crawl in here? Okay, just keep exploring, you will find something. Don't use common sense. Okay. Okay, I will not use common sense. I think this part is scripted. So there is nothing I can do except going from in here. Okay, let's see. Okay, nutritional supplement. Okay, you can turn up the brightness. So I think it is too dark for you. Okay, let's see. graphics. Okay. Now it is good enough for me. So if you are comfortable, I like darker tone. Okay, so there is someone over there. So these creatures are common. These are in, I think, almost all the Resident or all Silent Hill games, or someone similar like them.
Stay back.
Okay. Come on.
Is this
Okay, you can dodge as well.
Whatever it is, it's
Okay.
not human.
So his dodge is very similar to Jill's dodge. So Jill Valentine will also dodge like this. So I am talking about Resident Evil 3 Remake. In that game, Jill Valentine would dodge like this. Okay, let's see. Yes, Carlos would straight up punch. Yes, you are right. Okay, I think you should also say. So what I was saying during my previous stream, I think we should talk both in English and Hindi, because you were saying I should choose either one. I think we should use both. Syringe is like med injector. You don't want to use it every time. Okay. हाँ, ये तो मुझे समझ आ गया. मैं वैसे जनरली बात कर रहा था कि आई थिंक वी शुड यूज बोथ. एंड आई थिंक जब भाई तो यूट्यूब पे भी ज्वाइन करेगा तो combination of English and Hindi, I think that's the way most of us Indians speak. Even those who are not well educated, they will also use more English words than Hindi. Using English and Hindi in chat good as well. Yes. I think that's our natural tone, because we use combination of both the language. और ऐसा रेयरली कोई बंदा मिलेगा यह गाड़ी यहाँ खड़ी है, यह गाड़ी हरे रंग की है, ऐसा कोई नहीं बोलता है. So सारे यही कहते हैं ये कार यहाँ खड़ी है यार. हाँ, yes. You are right. YouTube will most likely recommend me Indian viewers. So majority of my viewers are Indian. Okay, let's see. Okay, rotate. Okay. So maybe I was speaking ये है गाड़ी वाली लाइन ना, तब तुझे लगा कि भाई मैं फॉरनर की तरह बोल रहा हूँ, क्योंकि वो तो उस टाइम तो मैं बोल ही रहा था ऐसे, जिस टाइम मैं यहाँ बोल रहा था खड़े होके। शायद ये भी हो सकता है रीज़न। Well, the atmosphere of this game is really good. I mean, so the immersion they have created in this game is really good. So you can feel it when you are walking here. You can feel you are in different world. Dodge करना जरूरी है. They puke, so you need to dodge. Okay. So that means I also have to use direction. So let's say if I press dodge key, he will go back. Okay. So key combination matters. Backwards. Okay, backwards mostly अच्छा है जब multiple enemy हो. Okay. Okay, so this is interesting. So now what is this? Man, I feel like this is some kind of interface they have created to represent memories. So something like memory fragment or something. Okay, random जगह ही मिलेगा ऐसे. Okay. Okay, American Cafe, Texan Cafe. Okay, Nelly's Bar. So we have to go inside Nelly's Bar. So right, then left. Okay. Come on. Okay, ये गेम बड़ी है बहुत. देखते हैं. ओके, हेल्थ ड्रिंक. तो यू प्रेफर ट्विच मोर देन, तो ट्विच की प्रेफरेंस क्या है? मतलब ट्विच ज़्यादा पसंद है यूट्यूब के कंपैरिजन में? वैसे तो मैंने 3 ऑप्शंस इसीलिए रखे हैं कि so that every viewer can choose their favorite platform, but I just want to know the reason for choosing Twitch to watch live streams instead of YouTube. मतलब क्या रीज़न है इसके पीछे? कुछ तो होगा, क्योंकि बहुत से लोग Twitch प्रेफर करते हैं. Is it the UI? It's more like, for me, Twitch is for streamer, YouTube is for watching videos. Okay. Or is it about the interface? I don't know what got into me. He just started smashing the thing. Had to throw him out. He ran off, cried. He'd fix everything. I gathered up what I could. Still haven't found one of the buttons. Half the record is still lodged inside, but the other part's missing. Figure he must have taken it. Come to think of it, he did run towards Groovy. Anyway, maybe go check up on him. See if he's right. He live over at Saul, but by the pharmacy, apartment 9. YouTube का इंटरफेस ज़्यादा बढ़िया है, तब उसमें कम चांसेस लैग होते हैं लैग के, बट स्टिल स्विच की आदत है. ओके, सो इट इज़ हैबिट. सो ट्विच की आदत है ज़्यादा. आई थिंक हैबिट इज़ the major reason that people choose the platforms. To be honest, हिंदी में भी यही बोलूँगा लोल. Okay. Okay, now what is it? So we need to find some music. Okay, so we have a piece. That means we have to find another piece. Okay, let's see. Okay, again save. ओके, एनिमीज को मारना जरूरी नहीं है, अवॉइड कर सकते हैं. ओके, दिस डोर इज क्लोज्ड. ओके, आई शुड गो टू ग्रूवीज म्यूजिक. ओके, सो देयर वाज अ होल हियर. इट्स गॉन नाउ. सेव हो गया. I am from Himachal Pradesh. So where do you think I am from? Before I told you. Come on. Okay, run. Okay, समझ ही नहीं आ रहा था. Okay, syringe. Okay, how can I use syringe? Okay, Play Tamil says setup look like Last of Us. Okay, yes. So Play Tamil, have you played this game before? Or this is your first time looking at it? Come on. और लेकिन फिर भी कुछ तो आ रहा होगा दिमाग में यार, ऐसा तो नहीं हो सकता कि कहाँ से है, कुछ तो आ रहा होगा दिमाग में। हरियाणा में भी ओके। सो वाई हरियाणा? बिकॉज ऑफ सम टोन, आवाज से। ओके हरियाणा। Well, Haryana and Himachal are very close. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, there is a glue. Man, this is interesting. Yes, I live in Himachal Pradesh. Can bring you back to those wonderful moments you thought lost. Well, weather is, so here weather is hot. So currently I am running AC. Just to get comfortable. So before few days weather was okay, normal. But now it is not. Okay, maybe I should go inside and take a look. Maybe there is some health potions, health supplements. ये रात की प्रेफरेंस का रीज़न सिर्फ ये है कि स्टार्टिंग मैंने रात से इसलिए करी थी कि कोई डिस्टरबेंस ना हो, और फिर सोने का ये है, फिर अब दिन में सोना पड़ता है बीच में। पर अब मैं ट्राई करूँगा कि स्ट्रीम का टाइम ना थोड़ा सा जल्दी बढ़ाया जाए। वैसे क्या करना चाहिए स्ट्रीम का टाइम? व्हाट डू यू थिंक? स्ट्रीम टाइम क्या होना चाहिए? बेटर क्या रहेगा? 9 o'clock, 7, 8? यार ऐसा है, डिपेंड ये करता है कि मैं गेमिंग के कंटेंट पे काम कर रहा हूँ या फिर अपनी और किसी चीज़ों पे काम कर रहा हूँ। ओके, तो ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं दिन में टाइम नहीं निकाल सकता, मुझे बस अपनी चीज़ें शिफ्ट करनी पड़ेंगी। The door that wakes in darkness, opening into nightmares. क्योंकि ये ऑडियंस के हिसाब से है ना सारा का सारा, तो अपनी सारी चीज़ें एडजस्ट भी करनी पड़ जाती हैं अगर ऑडियंस चाहिए। ओके, 8 और 7 के आसपास। हाँ, मैं देख रहा था बहुत से इंडियन स्ट्रीमर, जैसे उन्होंने मुझे उसका नाम बताया था, क्या बोलते हैं, BBS का नाम बताया था, और मैंने बाकियों को भी देखा। तो मैंने जैसे स्ट्रीमिंग शुरू करी है, मैंने आई स्टार्टेड वॉचिंग देम आफ्टर दैट। सो दे ऑल स्टार्ट एट 7 or 8 आई थिंक। वो सुबह भी स्ट्रीम करते हैं, बट उनको तो ये हो गया ना कि उनकी ऑडियंस है, वरना वो शाम में भी करते। ओके तो वो उनका जिस टाइम लगता है उस टाइम करते हैं वो स्ट्रीम, फिर तो यही बात हो गई। Okay, I think I should save the game first. Okay, सुबह नहीं करना चाहिए स्ट्रीम अगर ऑडियंस नहीं, क्योंकि सुबह कौन ही समझ सकते हो। यस, सुबह कौन ही देखेगा, बात तो सही है। पर पता नहीं, फॉर सम रीज़न, सो माई बेस्ट स्ट्रीम वॉज व्हेन आई वाज प्लेइंग रेजिडेंट इविल 6। तो मैं जेक और शैरी से खेल रहा था, एंड दैट वाज माई बेस्ट स्ट्रीम। सो आई वुड से द होल रेजिडेंट इविल 6 स्ट्रीम वाज माई बेस्ट स्ट्रीम। और उस टाइम मेरा स्ट्रीम टाइम था 1 AM to 5 AM यानी आफ्टर मिडनाइट। Okay. Now how should I insert? Okay, Tamil Play is saying, okay, good night man, see you next time. Okay. Okay, so I will try. So what you are saying is I should experiment. Okay, I will try. Uh-huh. वो तो है, नींद तो आ ही जाती है। अब ये टाइम हो गया है जो सोने का टाइम ही हो गया है। मुझे लगता है हमें कल कंटिन्यू करनी चाहिए गेम भी, अब अगर देखा जाए तो। नहीं नहीं, ऐसी बात नहीं है। मैं तो इसलिए कह रहा हूँ कि अगर सोने का टाइम हो गया है तो कल करा जा सकता है शुरू। गेम से तो बोर नहीं हुआ, गेम तो इंटरेस्टिंग लग रही है मुझे। पर वही बात है, गेम तो मैं खेल सकता हूँ, अभी काफ़ी देर खेल सकता हूँ, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है। तो वही बात है। ओके Okay, okay. Okay, let's listen to this tape. Okay, so I think the tape is 4, 5. Okay, no. It is 2. C2. Wait, what? Okay, I will need coins. Man. Yes, you are right. I should take a break. But the problem with break is कि ऐसा हो जाता है ना, अब मान लो ब्रेक लेने शुरू कर दिए, फिर उसके बाद फिर स्ट्रीमिंग करने की हैबिट सी कुछ दिनों के बाद यूँ लगता है अच्छा चलो कल करेंगे, कि कल का परसों। मुझे ये करना चाहिए कि दिन के टाइम मुझे एडिट करना की हैबिट डालनी पड़ेगी, फिर उसके बाद ही हो सकता है कुछ अगर देखा जाए तो। नहीं तो फिर वही बात हो जाती है कि स्ट्रीम भी करने से रह गए। Become a YouTuber then streamer. Well, you are right. ये बात भी सही है। पर आई थिंक आजकल रीच के लिए सब कुछ करना पड़ रहा है इकट्ठे, क्योंकि जिन लोगों के पास तो कंटेंट पहले से है या जिनकी ऑडियंस पहले से है, वेल देन इट डजंट मैटर, बट वंस यू हैव टू स्टार्ट फ्रॉम द बिगिनिंग आई थिंक। तो अगर इस टाइम कोई अपनी आइडेंटिटी छुपा के चैनल बनाने की कोशिश करे तो इंस्टा चलाते हो ना? इंस्टा नहीं चलाता हूँ यार मैं इतना, मुझे शायद वो चलाना शुरू करना चाहिए। बिल्कुल ही यूज़ नहीं करता हूँ मैं इंस्टा। Okay, let's go to St. Paul. Okay, so Insta is more addictive, so that's what you are saying. वेल हाँ, ये बात तो है, शॉर्ट्स से क्या कहते काफ़ी ज़्यादा अटेंशन स्पैन पे इम्पैक्ट तो पड़ता ही है, ये तो है बिल्कुल। इसीलिए शॉर्ट्स पे कंटेंट जल्दी वायरल भी होता है। हाँ, वो बात तो सही है। बहुत से लोग क्या कहते हैं इस वजह से ना अपना शॉर्ट कंटेंट को डिसेबल भी करके रखते हैं, जो क्या कहते हैं उस हैबिट से, उस लूप होल से बाहर निकलने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। I think these radio signals means something. वैसे भी आजकल लोग सही नहीं हैं, रील्स और ख़राब कर रहे हैं। किस सेंस में मतलब? मतलब किस सेंस में लोग सही नहीं हैं? क्योंकि ऐसे बहुत सारी चीज़ें हो सकती हैं, अब मुझे समझ नहीं आई बातें। ओके, ओके, तमीज़, ओके, मैनर्स, एटिकेट्स। वेल दैट्स ट्रू, दैट्स ट्रू। पर ऐसा है, सबके अपने एक्सपीरियंस हैं और सबकी अपनी क्या कह सकते हैं अपब्रिंगिंग है। तो बहुत से फैक्टर्स हैं जिनका कुछ नहीं किया जा सकता। ओके, या सिग्नल्स। वेल बात तो सही है, इश्यूज तो कई सारे हैं, मैं डिसएग्री नहीं करता। इश्यूज तो इतने हैं कि बस क्या ही बोलने। बस प्रॉब्लम अब ये है ना कि इश्यूज ही हैं। वेल यू आर राइट, इश्यूज ही हैं। पर ऐसा है, कुछ कर नहीं सकते ना उन चीज़ों का। कुछ चीज़ें नहीं होती हमारे हाथ में। ये सबसे बड़ा इशू है कि अगर ओके सो लोग गलत माइंडसेट पे जा रहे हैं। वेल कह सकते हैं कि लोग गलत माइंडसेट पे जा, पर ऐसा नहीं है कि लोग गलत माइंडसेट पे जा रहे हैं। सब चीज़ें जो अभी हैं वो पहले भी थी, बस वो अभी दिख रही हैं, मैं ये बोलूँगा। दे आर मोर विजिबल नाउ। सो yes, so I would say everything that you can think of, so just think about everything that you are annoyed about. वो सब चीज़ अगर ध्यान से सोचेगा ना, वो छुपी हुई थी, वो पहले भी थी, बस अब ये है कि वो अब सबके सामने है। again I would say, so you just give me another example what you are thinking about. So you can ask indirectly. If you directly you are not comfortable, then I will tell you my opinion. I can talk about almost anything, don't worry. So if there is anything that I cannot speak on YouTube, I will try to speak in some another way. Okay, so don't worry about that. Try with some simple question. Or maybe some simple thing that you want to say. Okay, I can go in there. Manners have probably civic sense. What it's famous as. Lol, okay. So there are many things, man. So these are common problems. I will not say they are not annoying, but you cannot change everyone, because these people think those with you are annoyed. So those with whom you are annoyed, maybe they are annoyed with you. So I think that's the best way I can say, because I live somewhere you can change people. It's just who has the power to change them are like them as well. Well, you are right. So मैं मेनली बस सिर्फ ये बात कहना चाह रहा हूँ कि इस चीज़ को समझना ज़रूरी है कि सब लोग क्या कहते हैं ना, सब लोगों का डिफरेंट ओपिनियन है चीज़ों को लेके. कुछ चीज़ हो सकती है वो मेरे लिए ठीक हो और कुछ दूसरे के लिए ठीक ना हो. तो अब या तो ये हो सकता है कि वो दोनों लोग एक जैसे हो जाएं, या दोनों एक्सेप्ट कर लें कि भाई सब लोग अलग हैं थोड़े. Okay, I had to press a key to interact. So what I'm trying to say is, so you have to live in the environment and you have to accept. So there are few things that you can change and there are some things that you cannot change. और कुछ चीज़ों के लिए तो सब एक जैसे ही होना पड़ता है, सब गलत भी थोड़ी हो सकता है. मैं ये मानता हूँ कि सब गलत तो नहीं हो सकता, पर मैं मेन बात ये कहना चाह रहा हूँ सिर्फ कि जो इनसाइट है ना, इनसाइट का मतलब ये है, अब जैसे कि अब ये कैरेक्टर है जेम्स, ठीक है, अब इसके कुछ एक्सपीरियंस हैं, ठीक है, और इसकी एक कोई पर्सनालिटी होगी, ठीक है ना. अब ये जो भी जगह है जहाँ तक मुझे समझ आ रहा है इस गेम को लेके, तो ही विल गेन सम इनसाइट्स बाय वॉकिंग अराउंड, बाय एक्सप्लोरिंग हिज पास्ट. So without insights, a person cannot change, and a lot of people will say a person can never change. So there are many people who say that. Majority of psychologists and psychiatrists will say there is very low chance that someone will change. Okay. Well, ये सब बातें सही हैं, ये बात है. Okay, and then she came and washed it all away. It all started to make sense again. It's this place, I can't fight it. Gotta get my head straight. Quick stop at Texan. Then we are going, okay. So this is the place. This cafe, Texan Cafe. Okay, so what you are talking about, corruption and all and everything, well, you are right, but what I am saying is the people who do things like that, they have seen different world and they have different worldview. So what they are doing is nothing in comparison to what other person is doing. So maybe they have seen worse things. And oftentimes that's the case. Okay, so this is apartment. वेल ये बात सही है, हर चीज़ को लोग गलत वे में फॉलो करते हैं, ऐसा नहीं है. और इसमें ऑफेंड क्या होना मुझे रिलीजन को लोग कैसे फॉलो करते हैं, कैसे नहीं करते. ओके और okay, let's see what happens. Two. Well, you are right about that, but that's one of those things that I get really annoyed about, because they are not following religion for the reasons you think they are. They are only following it for community, a place there where they can belong. So they go there, talk to people, make friends, give their opinions. Following ego, well you can say that. But what I am saying is, not everybody is following things for same reason. So some people follow religion for peace, some people follow for knowledge. ये तो है, ये तो होगा ही. अगर कोई ये सीधे बोलेगा कि वो एथिस्ट है तो भी लोग ऑफेंड तो होंगे ही. वैसे ज़्यादा इस चीज़ में कंफ्यूज होने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. जहाँ से देखो इन्फॉर्मेशन मिलती है ना, चाहे वो रिलीजन हो या कुछ हो, हर चीज़ की रेपो ना ख़राब हो जाती है. रिलीजन की भी हो जाती है, लोगों के सामने एक इमेज सी ख़राब हो जाती है कि भाई अच्छा इस रिलीजन से कोई ऐसा है, इसको मैंने ऐसे करते हुए देखा है टाइप. पर रियलिटी अगर देखें तो वो कुछ और है. ये बात है सारी. वेल यू आर राइट. बात तो सही है, मैं नहीं कह रहा हूँ कि बात गलत है, बस मैं सिर्फ ये कह रहा हूँ कि सब लोग क्या कहते हैं सेम नहीं हो सकते, और एक लाइफ का ये पार्ट समझना है. कि खासकर ये चीज़ कि दूसरे को अपने हिसाब से क्या कहते हैं बनाने की कोशिश करना, या दूसरे, ये हमेशा चला रहेगा. कोई दूसरा कन्विंस करेगा अपने आइडियोलॉजी को सही बताने की कोशिश, अपने जीने का तरीका. लोग हर अननेसेसरी टॉपिक के ऊपर डिबेट कर सकते हैं. मतलब मैं ये कहूँगा कि सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम ही एक्चुअली ये है, कोई अगर कुछ भी थोड़ा सा डिफरेंट कर रहा होता है ना, तो लोगों को सिर दर्द हो जाती है. Okay, you are right, but what I am saying is, how can we decide? प्रॉब्लम तो यही है ना, कैसे डिसाइड करेगा कोई. Okay, let's see what happens. C. So why is C not working? Well, you are right about that. I think I need coins. So now I have a button, but I will need coins to do that. So parties are also filled with people, and people are everywhere. Okay, let's heal. So as we can see, so there is this slot to enter coins. There are 3 buttons, A, B and C. So A is for red records, B is for green, and C is for blue records. So we have to play number 2, C2. And I think the only way to do that is we need to find coin to start this. And where should we go to get the coin? Okay, I think we should go towards the Texan Cafe. So right, then right again. So what I was saying, I think you should start reading fiction. Because reading fiction will give you a different perspective about everything. And that does not mean I am saying that you are wrong. I am just saying that you should try to read as many different things as you can. Come on, die. You are saying I understand the reason behind these things. So I am saying that, or Okay, yes, I know few things. So if you ask me directly, then I can tell. Okay, finally. Okay, spill the beans over an honest cup of coffee. Okay, try asking me, man. Try asking me. Just but just be specific. Because if you ask me general questions, then I will give general answers. Okay. Okay. What do I even ask? Well, that depends on you. Okay. So my focus was to just go and listen to that music recording or tape. Then I will explore other areas. Okay, let's save the game first. Okay, what India would be like in near future? Well, I will start by saying a very generic line. So India has potential, and that all depends on. So this is very generic line. So everybody says that. So I will start by saying that. Now the only problem is people do not talk about what we will do with that potential. And everything is so let me tell you just one thing, okay? So even though this is a personal experience, but I will try to hide lot of details, okay? So as you may have heard, a lot of people say we should respect elders or take care of elders, okay? You may have heard that, okay? So my life experience has told me something. These are all just BS that people talk about. That's actually not true. People do things what they want, but they say things like that. And there are very rare people that do that. Okay? So people say, if you have a family, if you have a bigger family. Okay, let's listen to this first, okay? Then I will continue. Interesting. So this music tape had some
park on the lake. We spent the whole day there. Just the two of us staring at the water.
I feel like this game is trying to simulate an experience. Okay, so I will say after this. Okay, so tape is gone. Interesting. So that's what I was saying. So I will say that now. So I think this. So I will say it now. So I think this whole world, this Silent Hill world, is like a memory of this character, James' character. So every puzzle represents something. I think every puzzle represents a key to the next moment. So for example, this tape was the key to his memory, that memory near the lake. And after that we got the key, even though this key is related to the apartment, but I think this key is related to that fragment of the memory, that thing that may have happened in the apartment. I will not say that may have happened, but that he is trying to hide from himself. So मेरा सिंपल सा कहने का मतलब है, जो ये अपने आप से छुपाने की कोशिश कर रहा है ना, वो उस अपार्टमेंट में. So I think this guy has some tragic past and he is trying to hide a lot of things from himself, even from himself. So either he is in coma or he is dreaming, or this place bring all the people with regret to this place. Or I should say this place attracts all the people with regrets. So you are saying maybe. That means I am close. I'm not saying you spoil the game, but I'm saying it before because oftentimes that happens. If I say it at the end of the game, then everybody will say, okay, now it is obvious. Okay. So you were talking about movies and series. So Sherlock Holmes is also a great series. Did someone spoil? No, nobody spoiled the game, but the thing is, oftentimes you will see sooner or later, you will see. Okay, what I will say. Okay. Okay, nobody spoiled anything, but what I'm saying is, oftentimes what happens, if you predict something after the game has already showed you, then what's the point? So I really like the show called Sherlock Holmes. So the book, the movies and everything. So there is this line in that show. So Sherlock Holmes, while talking to Dr. Watson, he says, so what I was saying, so Sherlock Holmes, while talking to Dr. Watson, and he says, Watson, everything is plain and simple once it is explained to you. So I will repeat it again. So he says, everything is plain and simple once it is explained to you. So that means if game is about to reach an end and I will predict something, then you will say, okay, now it is obvious. So there is no skill at that point. If I talk about all the theories right now, then you will understand that maybe I thought about it. True, okay. Okay, I think we should go inside and save the game. And then I will try to break the glass of all the cars and see if there is any health potion or something. My battery is about to die, bad timing, okay. I think you should recharge your phone. Then we can talk. So you watch streams on phone but play games on laptop. Is that a timing? I mean, maybe your parents tell you not to play games a lot of time. Am I right? That's why you have to watch on your phone. Okay, you watch streams while laying, so winding down. Okay, let's try to get something. Well, you are right. Okay, there is nothing inside. Okay, okay. Charge your phone. Okay, where should I go? Okay, that's the place. Come on. Okay, so I have to configure my keys first. I think my movement keys are interfering with map keys. Okay, let's try to look at the map again. Okay, yes. So next map, I think I should change the next map key. Then it will work. Let's change it to Z. Okay. Okay, Rosewater Park. And I can go straight, right, right. Come on, run. Okay, what are they? I shouldn't go through. I don't know why I won't. They don't stink, but it feels like they do. No smell at all. Now what does it mean? Okay, let's try to run for as long as I can. Okay, maybe I can go here. Okay, now I know. I mean, what's the point? What is it? What is it? Okay. I need to take it out. So nothing. Okay, give me something to drink. Finally. Okay, I saw him again, or at least I think so. He says he didn't, but I don't know anymore. I'm tired. Can't find it. Doesn't matter. That scrapping noise again. Okay, riddles everywhere. क्या सीन है? Silent Hill. In March of 1965, the town of Silent Hill was visited by Maine Cycle Research Association. After thorough examination, a team of expert dowsers from the association concluded the area surrounding the now historical Wilts coal mine to be highly active. They also expressed their hope for further research and exploration of the gorge. These hopes, however, were never fulfilled due to the location being restricted as historical nature presence, as declared by Silent Hill Historical Society. Additionally, the idea was met with resistance from the local community, which claimed that nature of association research would hinder tourist activity in the area. Questioning the credibility of our research and hiding behind day trippers seems like an excuse to prevent us from seeing what's really out there, commented one of the researchers. Unfortunately, none of the local representatives were available to comment on the matter. Editor's note: at the time of publishing, there exists no evidence supporting credibility of radiesthesia. Words. Okay. Radiesthesia. Or proving effectiveness of any dowsing methods. Opinion expressed in the article do not reflect author's view. Oh, come on. Yes, I have to save the game. Okay, let's see what I can do now. Okay, I have to go inside. Come on, man. He came back after you left. It's fine. He didn't try anything. He just seemed sad. Mumbled something about getting out of town with someone. I wasn't gonna let him drive in his condition, so I locked him out. His car should be out back. Maybe check if it's still there by morning. It's the greenish blue one. Plate number ending with 06, I think. Okay, greenish blue, plate number 06. Whoever you are, thank you for being here. If you want to say something, you can. हिंदी और इंग्लिश whatever you prefer. हिंदी में भी चलेगा यार, कुछ तो बोल जो बोलना है. Okay, let's drink. Okay, all better now. I think this is the car. Okay, number ends with 06. This is not it. Okay, maybe okay, this is it. Woodside Apartments. Okay, finally. Okay, I cannot go. I will have to fight. There are 2 of them. 3 of them. Come on. Okay, you are back. Okay. So finally I made it this far. I don't know whether I am playing slowly. So I reached this car, greenish blue, ending with number 0, and I got the key to Woodside Apartments. Okay, let's see where I can go now. Yes, straight. How do you stay consistent, and are you consistent? So you tell me. I don't know whether I am consistent or not, but so if you are talking about streaming, so you are asking me how do I stream consistently every day or almost every day, or you are talking about something else? No, like in general. So I'll be honest, I'm not consistent. And rarely, and there are very few people who really are consistent. So maybe you are asking me because you think I am consistent. I thought maybe you could tell me how to be consistent, Lord. Well, I can tell you, because knowing something and implementing something is very different. So for example, everybody knows how to exercise, but how many do it? That's the thing. So I can tell you enough. Well, go on, give your viewers some knowledge. So now the question is, in which thing you are not consistent? Just tell me, then maybe we can be a little more specific. Because sometimes problem is not about consistency. So there is one person who is not consistent in anything, and there is one person who is not consistent in few things. So by consistency, I think you mean doing that particular thing every day. So for example, exercise. So if someone is not consistent, that person is not doing exercise every day. So except sleeping and using my phone, I am inconsistent in studying even for 5 minutes. My own stuff like editing, etc. But I also wanna have fun, play games. Okay. Okay, so you are saying you are not consistent in studying, editing, and but I also wanna have fun and play games. So regarding studying, I can give you one advice that you can try. I just want to be in control if you get what I mean. I get what you mean and I also want to be in control. That's why I started streaming, because that's what I wanted to do. So now every time you do something, so there is always this thing that will go in your mind, that what's the point of doing that thing, and sometimes that thing can decrease the consistency. So for example, like somebody is not watching me, so should I stop streaming, or should I commit or start streaming every day? So if you are not consistent in studying, let's be very specific. I would say you should not study anything. Yes, that's what. So if you want to study and you cannot study for more than 5 minutes, so I will start with something that you are interested in. So for example, what you can do, so for example, you like Silent Hill game. Okay. So you like Silent Hill, you like Silent Hill 2 Remake. So what you should do, you should go to their wiki. Okay. And you should, instead of watching the video, you should start reading the documentation or wiki of the game that you are interested in. Okay. So that you will find that will increase your reading habit. And you will not be addicted to short form content that you previously mentioned. So you just have to read it or watch it through different medium. So you can read about the story. Okay, sneaky way. Yeah, that's right. And so here I don't want to say it, but now I can say it because this is my channel. So what you can do. So for example, so a lot of people says girls are distraction. I don't think that's the case. So for example, there is some subject that you don't like. Okay. But there is this model, a beautiful model that you think that you want to look at every day. Okay. So what you can do, you can, on the half of your screen, you can display the text that you want to read. So you can open PDF reader. So you can open your PDF reader on right hand side you can open the image of that particular person. Okay, it's been like 10 years. So now listen to this carefully. So you can open the image of that person. So that image has to be encouraging. Okay, so like it is encouraging you to read that text. So you can edit it and say something like keep it up or something. Okay, and try this and let me know. I know this is a very unique or unconventional advice, but you just try it and you will see. Now I can say for hours and hours, but then what will happen? You will forget what I said. Dear madam, in response to your complaint regarding the gunshots coming from apartment 217, we have paid a visit to the tenant, and he assured us that he does not own any firearms. He was full cooperative and granted us access to the apartment. True to his words, we do not find any weapons or traces of using one. Should the noises persist, please inform the janitor. Sincerely, Woodside Apartments Administration. So you can put some text on that said person, or you can. So what I'm saying is, so for example, there is text on the screen. Right corner, left corner, bottom right. So all the corners are black. So in this corner, you can place something that you are interested in, and that is encouraging you to read. Okay, so you have to be very tricky. So you have to trick your mind. So that's what I'm saying. Now I'm not saying this will make you some kind of topper. Okay. Yes, something to remind you to keep going. So when I was in +1 and +2, so there was this friend of mine. So I will not name any names. Okay. So I will. So he was overweight. So, okay. So he proposed to this girl, and she said to him, "If you were slimmer or more fit, then I would have said yes." Okay. So we cannot tell whether she was telling the truth or whether she was lying, or that was her way to just say no to him. But what happened, at least for a month, he would wake up 5 a.m. in the morning and start doing skipping and something like that. That's what he said to us. I don't know whether he did that or not, but that's what happened. Okay. So oftentimes what happens, most of the time people say that woman is distraction, girls are distraction, but that, I think that is the wrong advice. That is not true. If women and girls are distraction, then how can someone like Alexander try to conquer the world just for some woman, just to impress some woman?
Hello?
I mean, I know this is the complete opposite, but you think about it, okay? And then you will realize that the reason behind the opposite advice is because people want to control you. Because what they are saying is also not incorrect. Well, now you get it. So what I'm saying is, what other people say is also not incorrect. That's the other way. So they are using suppression as a technique. So you will get a reward once you do those things. Okay. So they are using that technique. Okay. So just like mathematics, you can solve a question in many ways. You can trick your mind in many ways. And if you don't know how to trick your mind, others will trick your mind. And most likely others will trick your mind. How do I apply this to myself? So this is accumulated knowledge. So this is not something I had all the time, okay? So it took me a lot of tries. So as I told you a lot, so let's just go back to our previous conversation that we had. So you were asking me what I was doing before. So then I said I was preparing for examinations, then I got bored and something. Okay. So at that time, I did not knew all these tricks, okay? Then later, when I learned, so every time if I let's just say I am not exercising and I am getting unfit. So I am not some kind of bodybuilder, but I know how to keep myself fit, okay? So how old do you think I am? Just answer this question, then you will understand. No, I did not told you I am 25. Maybe you guessed it. So no, I did not said I am 25 years old. Maybe you asked me something and then I said yes, yes. Maybe something like that happened. So let's keep it simple. Add 8 to 25. I am 33 years old, okay?
These clothes.
So that means, okay, now you see. Let's drink something. So what I have seen, so let's talk in riddles, okay? So what I have seen is people will try to manipulate you to do things. They will keep the reward in their hands, or maybe in future they will say you will get those things if you do this and that. But what they are doing is just trying to, okay, so this is not the key. So what they are doing is just trying to control you by reward. You should know what you want. Otherwise, people will make you a sheep. I always find a way to find the bad things in things I wanna do. That's my problem. But that's not your problem. So you are just focusing on that. So that's the problem. The problem is not that you are finding problems in everything. So that's a good thing. That's something like engineers do or problem solvers do. So they will look at something, they will look at the problems and they will try to find the solutions. Okay. So everything does not have a solution. Okay. Now that's not. So what you said is not. So you are saying if you get famous, but what will happen if your information is leaked? Every person who tries to be famous have this question in their mind. Because there is always this security risk. So what can you do? You can just... Okay, let's see what I have. Because I am running around everywhere. Courtyard key. Equipment. Okay, currently in breast pocket. Okay. So what you can do is, instead of just blaming yourself that you are thinking about this negative thing, that what will happen if your information is leaked, you should try to learn about security. So for example, you become a content creator and you will become famous. Then the question is not to say to yourself that I am being paranoid and I am thinking about what if my information is getting leaked. Now I think that's the time that you should invest in CCTV and get CCTV in your house. Okay, maybe if you really get famous, maybe talk to some lawyers and get a personal lawyer. Everybody does that. The day I will get famous, if that happens, I will do that. Well, you are right. Information about personal life is scary. But you cannot always be scared, okay? Because if someone is trying to shame you or something, they can always fabricate information. So they can lie. Okay, let's stand here. I would say some things I may have searched or done, I regret them, or simply was in an addiction. I don't think what you saw or what you searched was an addiction. That was curiosity, okay? So don't let anyone else okay, so let's look at his face. Okay, so he's almost crying. Okay, so there is, of course, he is your health's too low. Okay. So I cannot go out. I can go upstairs. I cannot go in that. Okay. Just for a minute. Let me focus here. Just for a minute. Then we will talk. Okay, let's save the game. And then I will go up. And I think I have a key so that I can escape this apartment, but I am not using it properly. Okay. So I get it what you mean. So what you are saying, you think one thing and then you will think another, and this chain reaction happens and you are just deep inside some mess, and then you realize that you have wasted a lot of your time. Okay, so I want you to focus on something. So every time you think too deeply, just ask yourself this question: are you suppressing, are you trying to control your thinking? Because the more you control, the more intense it will get. Okay, so oftentimes what happens is, if you go and ask a doctor. Okay, so my brother is a psychiatrist. Okay, so I'm not a psychiatrist, but my brother is. Okay, so I'm telling you that. So if you go to a psychiatrist and if you tell them that, most likely they will put you on some therapy or maybe some medication. Okay, so I'm telling you this. Okay, so anybody, if somebody will go there, and because they have to treat the patient. And by therapy, I don't mean something they will shock you or something, but they will ask you about the questions, why this happened. Because oftentimes what happens is, there is some deep-rooted problem, maybe wrong information. So there are few things that young people feel because they have heard it from somebody else, and they think that thing is addiction. I am talking in riddles, I know, but if you are listening carefully, then you will know what I'm saying. And then they will tell them that that's not the issue. And if they don't tell anything, and you just keep telling them that this is happening, this is happening, this is happening, then they will say, maybe this guy is too stressed, we need to calm him down. So things like that would happen. Okay, so what I'm saying is, start reading something. Okay, then we can see what happens. Because I was talking to my brother, but also my problem is, before taking the next step, I look at what others are saying, or are they looking at me, if you get what I mean. I get what you mean. This is exactly what happened to me. Okay, so I told you I wanted to start making videos or do streaming. But what happened long time ago? So this is long time ago. So then what happened? I started thinking, what if I fail? And this is the most common trap that you can get. What others will say. Etc. etc. Okay. So for example, take this as an example. I am 33 years old. Anyone can convince me, if I am not careful, that I will not ever get married if I will not get married now. Okay. So this is the most Indian thing anyone can say. So now the question is, whether I should listen to that person or I should focus on the truth, and that is not true. So you know that is not true, But the reality is, people will say things like that, and people have said things to you that you are feeling that are right. So what I was saying, so I had this conversation with my brothers long time ago, and I said to him, so what if somebody reads a lot of books, okay, reads a lot of stories and things like that, and try to learn from that experience? Can that person fix his problems? I mean, mentally, I was talking about. So then he said to me, so there is this thing called bibliotherapy, okay? So what that means is, so you will read according to your situation, okay? So in short, I will say that, okay? So through reading different materials, you gain experience and you will make changes in your life, okay? So now the problem with this is, so he said to me, so now we cannot recommend this to any of our patients because we don't have evidence for this, because no study can be conducted on this experiment, okay? So how can you convince a lot of people just to go and read the books? You will assess them, okay, and then you will say, okay, so this person has this problem and we will give him this kind of story, and this person had this kind of problem. So this is not possible, okay? But that does not mean it will not work, okay? Wrong book can backfire. So that's why I'm saying you should read as many things as you can, okay? So nothing will backfire, okay? Now that's the issue. So you are thinking right. So what if I read something wrong? Okay, so you can take the example of these games, okay? So a book can be written on this game, okay? So you can write a book on this game, and there is some another game you can also write a book on that game. So it is a book, I think. Okay, so you are saying it is based on a book. Okay, good. Okay, let's see. Rose Water Park. Okay. Uh-huh. 3 bright coins in 5 holes. The first sits the maiden underneath the tree. The wind from behind the maiden doth blow. A beautiful flower alone has to grow, and here comes the man, so sleek, so fine. In the pale moonlight his eyes doth shine. Okay, 3 bright coins in 5 holes B. First sits the maiden underneath the tree. Okay. The wind from behind the maiden doth blow. A beautiful flower alone has to grow. So I'm not saying you should start reading books. I'm saying you should first, because you have this problem with short content, okay? You have to accept this. So you mentioned it earlier. So you don't have to read any books. I would say you should start by reading about any game that you like. Okay, so you have to read about that. So for example, the lore of that game. Okay, so for example, Resident Evil, you can read all the documents from Resident Evil 0 to Resident Evil 9. What's the story of Orwell E. Spencer? Okay, Oswald E. Spencer. I think that's the name. So what get you excited? You should read that, and you should transfer that knowledge to your studies. Okay, I mean, you will gain the habit to read, and then you can read your subjects, and you can good at your studies. Okay, so that's why the students who are really studious, they read books. So I should accept right now, and I cannot force myself to studies. So you should accept yourself right now. That's what I'm saying. And you have to start from here. Okay. Because currently, as far as I can tell, since you said you cannot study for more than 5 minutes, that means you are not studying. Okay. So what you should do, you should start with something that you find interesting, and then when you are in flow, you should pick your subject and read it for some time. Okay, so after 12th, drop year messed you up. Okay, so right now you are in college. Okay, am I correct, or are you currently dropping? Everything is fine. You can no college. Next month is exam of college. Okay, and this is my state. Not shocking. Next month is exam of college. Well, you have enough time if next month is exam. Okay, so next month is exam, entrance exam for the college. So are you preparing for JE? CUET. Yes, I have heard of CUET. But I don't remember exactly. Ah, Delhi University. Yes. So what you are saying is your preparation is not well, and next month is your examination. So you are currently most likely stressed out. Try going in courtyard. From where should I go? Okay, try opening rooms of... every door. Okay. Because I was looking at this map, I think I should... where is that? I should go over here, Rosewater Park. Okay, am I correct? Yes, map is the biggest helper. Okay. Okay, this one is locked. So if you have exam next month, I would say try to read as much as you can. So last I appeared in one exam and man, experience is really bad. But you have to do your graduation, okay? That much is important. So you have to decide where you want to go. I will say do not focus on what everyone else is saying, okay? Okay. So both of your dreams are big. I will not say that is bad. But that means you will have to be very disciplined to achieve that. Well, I'm not saying that you are a wrong person. That is what you are saying. All I'm saying is okay, I will go to the ground floor. नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, बोर कुछ नहीं कर रहा है. मेरे को ये लग रहा है कि मैं तो नहीं बोर कर रहा हूँ क्योंकि मैं कभी इधर से उधर घूम रहा हूँ मैं, और शायद मैं दोनों तरफ अच्छे से फोकस नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ. ना तो मैं रिप्लाई कर पा रहा हूँ सही से और ना ही मैं इस एरिया को क्लियर कर पा रहा हूँ. Okay, we have to go over here. Okay, these stairs. Okay, wait a minute. I think so 3 bright coins in 5 holes to the first sits the maiden underneath the tree. The wind from behind the maiden does blow, a beautiful flower alone has to grow. And here comes the man, so sleek and so fine. In the pale moonlight his eyes doth shine. Okay. Okay, so this is the courtyard. Okay, third floor, this second floor, this okay, third floor. This is first floor. On second floor, only room 202 is open. And we cannot access third floor. Currently, I am on first floor. Okay, let's just see. So let's check one thing. Then check every single thing again. Every single thing, okay. Every single thing. So I can try to use the key, but what happens when I stand near any door? So for example, I'm here. And I will press this. Okay. Oh man. So previously what happened, so my health was so low, everything was almost red. Yes, it was right in front of us. So this is where we were. Garbage chute out of order. Please don't use until the problem is resolved. Okay, come on, climb. Okay, open this. Walter Sullivan, the culprit in recent homicide case, was found dead, having taken his own life on the morning of the 22nd in his jail cell. According to police statement, Sullivan's death was caused by blood loss resulting from serving his carotid artery with a soup spoon buried 2 inches in his neck. Sullivan was apprehended on the 18th of this month on account of brutality, murdering Billy and Miriam Locane. Even though Walter Sullivan did not strike a former schoolmate from his hometown of Pleasant River as someone capable of murdering children, the schoolmate admits to have witnessed Sullivan in state of severe paranoia. Shortly before his arrest, he was blurting out all sort of strange stuff like, "He's trying to kill me, he's trying to punish me, the monster, the devil. Forgive me, I did it, but it wasn't me." I guess now that I think of it, he was kind of crazy, the schoolmates concluded. Yes, I am getting tired, but I think we should save the game before ending it. Okay, and what I will say before ending the stream to you. Yes, I can go back to the safe house. Yes, that would be right. Okay, let's see where I am. Okay, interesting. I can also go from here. Okay.
Wait! Damn it. What's a kid doing here?
Okay, this isn't a short level. Okay, then I will go back and save. I think the problem was when I was standing right next to the door, I thought something will show up that I can unlock this door, because maybe I am not used to the interface of this game, because it does not hold your hand all the time. You have to think. And I wasted so much of my time. And okay. Yeah. I think we should end the stream here. And I will try to stream today after 9 p.m. If I get late, I will try to stream a little later. Maybe close to 11. But I think I can stream close to 10 o'clock. Okay. And you should try what I said to you. Just try to read something that you are interested in, and after that, once you get in the flow, you can start reading your subject, because you have to make things interesting. Okay. Yes, start with something you are interested. That's the key. Okay, thank you for being here. Okay. Yes. Okay, I think I should end this stream here. It's okay, man. Thank you. And if you join me on YouTube, you can also increase my watch time. Okay. Okay, thank you, man. Okay. Okay, whoever you are on YouTube, thank you for being here. I will see you next time. If you are interested in this game, please join me when I will stream next time. Okay, I think I'm getting tired. I should go to sleep. Okay.